Well, that didn't start well, did it? Oh my goodness. What's going on with technology today? Um, Hold on. Hello, everyone. I apologize for that little mishap. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I broke it. Basically, what I was trying to do, and I did continue to tell you this after I after after I accidentally stopped the live. I was trying to watch on my phone because I do have something I want to share my screen, and basically I was still wanted to see the comments, but then I could hear the sound coming from there, and I didn't want to hear that, and I accidentally ended the live. So apologies if you are now over on this live from the last live. Thank you for finding me. Oh dear. And I just hope that there's not people trying to join on the other one and not finding me. So I quickly had to make a new one. So anyway, how are we all? Thank you for coming across. If you see anybody trying to watch elsewhere, just send them the link to this one because I had a mild panic just then. That was I've never moved my finger so quickly to remake another live. But thank you for joining. I actually need to see if I can share this on socials. I don't think I can while I'm on this live. I don't want to break it again. Yay, yes, I am back. Hello from Loomis, CA, is that California? Let me know where you're watching from. And if you can, hit share on this video because all of the links were for the old live. So if people are trying to join in from the links that I've sent in emails and all sorts, they're not going to find it because I accidentally finished it within about 2 minutes. I don't even think it lasted 2 minutes. From Lincolnshire, hello, not far away. California, Tennessee. Hello, hello. As I say, please click share so people can try and find this live because I messed up. I messed up big time. Anyway, I hope you've all had a lovely day or are having a lovely day wherever you are. Hickory NC. What's NC? I'm trying to think what state Hickory would be. Hello again. I know. Illinois, South Florida. I love that I get so many from the US following and watching. So yes, I am welcome to this live, this very chaotic live that I need to de-stress from. Okay, like take a deep breath. It's all fine. We're all here. Please hit share so more people can find this because the links are just going to be all wrong. But welcome to week 3 of the Frosty Pines Crochet Along. Very excited to see a lot of progress that people are making on this blanket. Let me know if you are doing this crochet along or if you're just joining me for this live. So this is the Frosty Pines blanket, which I absolutely love. Thank you for sharing on Facebook, Ray. Oopsie. So yes, this is the Frosty Pines Crochet Along. This beautiful blanket. Oh, let me know if you're making it or if you're just joining in for this live. If you're not making this, what are you working on right now? Victoria, Australia, join my blanket and would love the video tutorial with the border. Well, you are in luck because this week is week 3 of the Frosty Pines Crochet Along. You might have missed, well, I mean, I say you've missed it. It is week 3, but the pattern is still available here. If you want to go ahead and look at that. So this, I think, is for the PDF pattern, or you can go ahead and check out the blog post. All of the information is on there. So there are still people that are going to be making this. When I did this crochet along, the first time round, which was in my crochet membership, the crochet community, we actually did this over a 3-month period, just because, you know, we took our time with it. Whereas obviously now that we're launching it this year, I've done it over 3 weeks. Some people, like, there are people that have finished. I mean, I've seen one person that's finished, in all fairness, but people are whizzing along with this and are absolutely loving it. So there are also people that are still on their week 1 squares. So you're not exactly late. You can still join in. We have a Facebook community where people are still posting. So if you want to start now, you're not too late. So going back to the border comment, the video for the joining and the video for the border is live. That went live this morning. Not doing the cow, but I'm here for the live. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. I'm currently working on some new items for my shop. Oh, very nice. A baby blanket today. First live, very much a beginner. It's got, oh, thank you. It is, right, not to toot my own horn, but it is a gorgeous blanket and it looks so stunning. I do have some images of some ones that have been finished so far. Paula says, I am not whizzing along, but I'm making progress. There's 3 square 1 and 1 square 2 done. And I think some people have been like doing all the square ones, or just the square, like, or like one of each. You know, they've been mixing it up. Everybody's, oh, thank you. Thanks, Ray. Everybody's doing something a bit different, whatever suits them, because I think some people like to do it quite methodically and work through things like just do all 1 square and then all the other square. And then other people, you know, if you get a little bit bored, do alternate them between the 2. But I do have some images of, we have Molly in the Facebook group. She has finished her blanket, which looks gorgeous. I love it in that green and the white. This was made for her grandson and his girlfriend. So lovely. And then we have Linda, who is making all of her squares, all of her square 2s at the same time, or the majority. I think she did 1 and then she's doing the rest of the 5s. So she's working them each round at a time. And I really like this section of the snowflake, because if you can see, it starts to look like a little alien, and then or a skull. And then when it goes to the next one, it then looks like a skull with a sombrero. So it's quite fun how the snowflake square actually builds up. But yes, we have some gorgeous, gorgeous blankets on the go. I am loving all the colorways. Crochet Girly 96 says rows 3 and 4 gave me a bit of trouble, but once I got it, it made sense. I haven't finished my first square yet. Christmas gifts are priority. Yeah. Do you know what? You might want to start now. This is why we're calling it like a winter crochet along, or definitely what we called it when we ran it in the crochet community. Because this is not designed to make you feel pressured and that you've got to have it finished now. You can start it now. And I know there's people that started it last year that are finishing it off this year. So, you know, don't feel the pressure. You don't have to finish it right now before the cal ends. You just don't. You can take this however you like. I actually posted a reel on Instagram earlier, and I spoke a little bit about how this time of year is just so busy. Like, there's so many things to do. There's so many activities. We've just had Halloween. Then it was, if you're in the UK, bonfire night. And then it's going to be like school plays. And I don't know, we have parents' evening this time of year, or places to go, parties to go to, all of these things, that it's just nice to sit down with our craft, with our crochet, and just lean into that slow craft space, you know? So just taking it 1 step at a time and at whatever pace you want it to be. So if you are not a part of the Facebook group, then please feel free to come across and join in there, because everybody is so supportive. And everyone's been like really helping each other along as well. I've never blocked before. What do I need to block my squares? So I actually have, where are they? Hold on, let me grab one. So I particularly favor these huge, these are actually play mats or mats that you can put down if you've got like a gym or something. So I buy these in, like I've got quite a few of them. I've got some here and some at the studio. They are massive. Look in comparison to the size of my head. I really like these ones because they're really good for blankets and they're really good for like garments and all things like that. You can also get smaller ones of these if you have space issues, but essentially you're going to have a block like this, or they do have like the wooden blocks with the pegs, but I personally favor these because the only things the thing I find with a wooden blocking board with the pegs is that you're restricted to the certain sizing that comes with, whereas with these, and you can get these as well, and I have got the ones where they've got the grid lines on, so they've got like inch, you can do it to the grid lines, but I like these with my blocking pins. You want to use rust-free pins. I like the ones where there's multiple pins to a block, and you want to block it to size. So you want to pop it on here with your pins. Start with your pins in the corners. You can use a steamer to just go over just very lightly. Don't let the steamer touch your work. Steam the piece because that's going to gently relax the fibers. And then once you've got it in the corners, also then pin around the edges. And that's why I like the long pins. So they're like flat with lots of pins on it so that it's not pulling the work too much. You don't want it to stretch. You just want it as in like, you don't want the corners to stretch out and then your edges to dip in. You want it all to be nice, evenly blocked across. And sometimes for something like this, you might not even need to steam it. You might just want to pop it into place and it just, it kind of just gives it that extra, you know, what's the word? Structure. But sometimes you might want to give it that steam just to make sure, especially if things are curling, you might just want to give it a light steam. No cold today, no snow yet. It's cold, very cold here as well, actually. So yes, that's what I like to use for my blocking, but I don't know if anybody else has any suggestions on what they like to use for the blocking. I got those off Amazon. I think I linked those ones in the pattern as well, but I use them all the time. I use them for when I'm making cardigans, blankets, all sorts, because they're huge. And I don't like putting like loads of tiny blocks together. So again, thank you to everyone who has been sharing their photos. I've absolutely loved seeing those. When I go onto the photos section on Facebook, there's just like this gorgeous array of pictures with all of those, well, they are foam mats, actually. They're essentially foam mats. I just love all those colours. I love that purple and white one. There's a gorgeous pink and cream one with the variegated yarn. I've talked about that the last couple of times. There's some people making cushions with their squares instead, which is really nice. I just got here, so may have been asked, was there a chart for this week? There was no need for a chart this week because it's the border. So you have the pattern on the free on the blog, or if you if you have purchased the PDF, it's already in there as well. So yeah, there was no chart for this week. We only needed that for the mosaic sections for week 1 and week 2. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to go to that. So does anybody have any questions about anything from this week? So we are doing a really cool join. I really enjoy this join. And again, take your time when you're doing this and watch the video. So there is a video tutorial. There is 4 video tutorials that went live this morning. The joining, which is in left and right-handed, and then the border, which is in left and right-handed as well. So for this morning, and then a live that I accidentally ended and then this live. So essentially I've got 6 videos that have gone live today, which is probably a record for me. But yeah, the border is very simple. I will just say, make sure that you are counting when you're doing your border. So you might want to have loads of stitch markers handy, because what I like to do when I do this is mark my stitches every so often, just so that if you're losing track of your stitches or you lose count, you're not having to go all the way to the beginning of the blanket in order to count your stitches again. I will actually show you the actual blanket rather than my thingy. I'm using Love This Yarn in Peacock Tails. Oh, I love the name of that yarn. It's a blue, green, slightly purple variegated yarn, and it's working up beautifully. Oh, thank you for the recommendation. So yeah, this is a really lovely, simple border, because I feel like the squares are the star of the show. So we have these lovely rounds here, and then we finish off with this slip stitch round right at the very end, which gives this lovely subtle braided look. I'll just show you what it looks like on the back. You can just see it's almost like a running stitch along there, but it looks gorgeous. If you want to add extra to your border, go ahead. I know a few people have, but I think the majority of you have stuck with the original border. Are you live in more than one place? No, I'm only live on YouTube this time because it didn't connect up to Facebook last time. Technology. No, I can't even blame technology for this time. That was totally me. I pressed end on my phone, and yeah, it didn't. Sorry about that. So yes, I am so excited to see more and more of you finish this blanket. It's been really fun to see everybody doing it and helping each other out. If you signed up to the CAL via email, then you would have got an email this morning about a very special offer. And that is an offer to join the crochet community. You've got early access to our Black Friday offer. Is it a worsted weight yarn? Oh, it's that. I love this yarn. That's a worsted weight. You size down. Oh, so you still use the worsted weight and you size down. Nice. Love the pattern, but I'm quite slow. We be taking the instructions down off YouTube and the blog, or will they stay up forever? They will stay up forever. And I will say as well, apologies, because some people have had trouble. Basically, when it's on the blog, we lock it behind a wall, a virtual wall, where you have to log in and then you can see the details. And the reason why we do that is because so many crochet things are being stolen at the moment. And in fact, it's infuriating because I've just had to file a claim about somebody selling this pattern on their website. There's pictures of me, there's pictures of the blanket. They're selling the pattern, but they've like reformatted it themselves. And they're also advertising it. They're using Facebook ads to target people to buy it off their website. So very frustrating, but it's not unfortunately an incident which is unique. It happens all the time. There's so many stolen patterns out there. There's so many AI generated patterns as well. Yeah, they really are the worst. And it's just overrun at the minute. I see so many posts of AI generated crochet and people are like, oh, where can I find the pattern? I'm like, it's AI. If you when you're on Facebook in particular, if you click I think it's the 3 dots in the top, you can find a section that says AI information, and it will tell you if it's been AI generated. So just be aware of that. And also be aware of I know you can't help it if you come across a pattern and you go to a website and you don't recognize the pattern, you don't know the designer, you're going to assume that that's where you buy the pattern. But there are a lot of thieves out there and it's not very nice. Anyway, all that for me to say, one of the reasons why we use that virtual wall is because there are thieves out there. So we try to deter them in that way. However, we are having a little bit of a trouble with that grow on the blog at the moment. So apologies if you've been frustrated by that. We are trying to fix it. So it is free on the blog. The blog post does have ads. Obviously, when you're reading a blog post, that it's quite long. So the format doesn't work for some people. If you want to buy the PDF, you can purchase it here. Everything is there, all in one place. Really beautiful PDF. I think it's like 31 pages. But yeah, the PDF's always going to be available. The blog post is always going to be available, and the videos aren't going anywhere. So if you haven't started this yet, yeah, that's for this blanket. This one got stolen. It's so annoying. It's because people know that people are doing it and it's popular and they're talking about it, so they steal it. It's not very nice. Not very nice at all. Yeah, it's always going to be free and it's always going to be on YouTube. So you can start it now or you can start it in the new year. But make sure you keep tagging me and join the Facebook group because we'd love to see your progress. You can join the Facebook group or you can join the crochet community. So the crochet community, as I have said, we've got a Black Friday offer coming up. So we haven't talked about this yet anywhere other than the people that have been doing the crochet along. And I thought I'd share it with you tonight. Let me just show this one. I've just changed the QR code up here. So you can scan this QR code instead. If you want to take advantage of this, you can try the crochet community for 2 months and you get 10% off that 2-month trial. Am I answering questions that you can't see? I don't know. I'm just answering the questions that are coming up here. So yes, you can join the crochet community and give it a go. I'm going to show you around actually so you can see inside because I don't want you having a look blind or blind. This is the reason why I wanted my phone so that I could still see the comments as they were coming through. In a moment, I'm going to have to go away from it. But we're selling this as a gift voucher. So if you want to purchase it for yourself, you can do. And you can redeem it on the website, which I know a lovely lady has done already today. Belinda, I think it was. Or you can ask your friends or family if they want to, if they can purchase it for you. So it's £25.20. It's an offer where you can just redeem it and it cancels after the 2 months. So there's no tie-in, nothing like that. So I do want to just show you. I'm going to show you inside the crochet community so that you can see this. I really want to be able to see your comments. I might have to keep flicking back and forth. So let me just remove this for now and I'm going to share my screen. Oh, now I'm going to have to go to it, aren't I? Where is it? Here. Nope. Talk amongst yourselves while I try and figure out what I'm doing. Where is it? Not there. Right. I'm going to remove this and then I'm going to try it again. Share screen. Oh, there we go. Right, so let me just double check on this screen. Yes, there we go. So this is inside the crochet community. The crochet community is my monthly membership, which I've had for a good few years now. And I don't really talk about it much because we've been working on it so much behind the scenes, but I'm so proud of it. And we have such an amazing community there. So if you wanted to give this a go, I'm going to show you about like all the things that we have in there. And I've just realized I've come away from that screen again, and now I'm not going to be able to go back to where it was. Where was it? Oh, crikey. Not there, not there, not there. Is it there? Nope. You'd have thought I'd never done a live before. Where are we? Right, I'm not going to come back to the screen. Here we go. Okay, so here is the crochet community. I'm really hoping that you can still hear me. We have our dashboard. So we have all of the latest releases that we have. We have so many different features here. One of the first ones, we have a project journal. And by the way, this is also an app. So you can, oh, there we go. So you can download this onto your phone. I've just found where the tab is. So I'm just going to, can you still hear me okay? I'm hoping so. So we have my project journal, so you can keep track of all the different projects that you're doing. You can pop the yarn that you're using. You can leave links to where you found the pattern, all different things like that. Really nice little journal so that you can look back on what you have done. You can leave yourself notes as well to remind yourself of certain things that you might have learned from that project, all different things. So you have your my project journal. You also have my yarn stash. So this is awesome because we all know that we probably all have way too much yarn that we can use. So this is a really great way of having your yarn inventory. So you can pop your dye lot, you can put links to you can put where you've got it from, you can put your fiber content, you can put what weight it is. And the really cool thing is you can also connect these up to things that are in your project journal. So that's really cute. Oh, I just joined the community a few days ago. So excited to get time to dig into all the neat stuff it has. Oh, amazing. Welcome. So we also have crochet calculators, which are so cool. So we have the yarn requirements calculator. So let's just look into this quickly. So you can put your measurements, how you want to, whether it's centimeters or inches. You can pop your project type in there. We have like pre-existing or templates that you can work from. So if you want to make a dishcloth, a stroller blanket, a baby blanket, for example, you can also put your own width and inches in, and then you can do your gauge swatch, and then it will give you information on how much yarn you're going to need for that project. We also have a stitch and row calculator. So similarly, we have like pre-designed things in there so that you can, if you're making a blanket, for example, you can calculate how many stitches you're going to need and how many rows you're going to need for a project, which is amazing, super helpful. And then we also have a yarn substitutions calculator as well. So if you're trying to substitute yarn, you can put information of one yarn and then compare it to another yarn to see if it's going to be suitable for your project. So we have those 3 yarn calculators, and remember, we have this on an app as well. So if you use your phone mainly, it's really easy to use. We then have the news feed. So this is a bit like Facebook. So we have, I'm not going to scroll all the way down here because it's got everybody's projects on, but we have this news feed. So we're all in one place of all of the different communities we have. We have different communities that you can choose to be part of or not part of. So you can join these different groups. We have the general crochet chat. We have the Frosty Pines Crochet Along for 2025. We've got the Pets Corner if you want to join there. We've got the Watch Party where we talk about things that we've been watching. There's a lot of chat about the Game of Wool just recently. Obviously, technical issues reporting. We have the Book Nook. Tell us what kind of books you're reading or listening to. We've got the crochet classroom chat, because every month we have a crochet classroom where it's related to what we're doing that month. And we have a lovely lady called Marion who hosts those crochet classrooms and teaches you new skills or goes through how to do certain things. We have pattern support. We have the poncho cow chat from when we did the poncho a little while back. We've got amigurumi chat, and then also a get featured chat where we can it allows us to share certain projects. Just talking about the crochet classroom, we also have a crochet club once a month where everybody can join on Zoom and just have a chat. We then have all of the libraries. So we have the pattern library. So if I change this to newly created, we can see in there we have the pre-release for the Lunar cardigan, which is coming very soon to this channel. My members get this prior to everybody else. They will have the pattern. They will have the video. The videos are ad-free. All of the content on here is absolutely ad-free. And also have access to the PDF pattern. When the pre-releases go live, sometimes the videos are ready, but we get them. They get the video as soon as it's ready, basically. So we've had all of my Bella Coco patterns on there. We also have additional patterns, like this one, for example, the Daisy Bunting. We have guest designers come and share their patterns as well. So that's super exciting. We have the stitch library. So everything in here, if you want to go off on your own and make something using this stitch library, all of that is in here. And all of these also have a PDF to go alongside them as well. And then we have workshops. So you can dive into a bite-sized workshop where you can learn about all new things. We have advanced technique workshop. We have a beginner's workshop. We have how to read a crochet pattern, mastering mathematics when it comes to crochet and using those crochet calculators that we have. Some of our newer ones, we have festive transformations. So this month we're actually taking jumpers and adding additional crochet what's the word appliques to a jumper to really make something unique. We've had a corner to corner workshop, which is amazing. All different ways and all different stitches worked in corner to corner. We've got hanging baskets by Taylor from Bags by Bento. We've got Tony Lipsy, who has done an introduction to crochet, Tunisian crochet. We've got Emma Moss, who's done a filet blanket workshop. Excuse me. We've got so much on here. There's so much to dive into. And so much content for everybody. We also have cheat sheets, we have discount codes, we have mini games. So if you just want to take a little break from crochet for a little while, we have yarn drop, we have crochet word search, and also the memory game, which is super, super fun, as well as quizzes that we do with the topic of the month as well. We also have our live replays. There is just so much in here. Just excuse me with that, it's because my browser keeps going a bit funny. We have so much in there to dive into, and the community is so very it's just amazing. There's a fab competition. Yeah, we've got a competition at the moment as well. So there's things like that to look forward to. And if you are looking for another Cal, we have another crochet along coming exclusively for the crochet community as well. We have all of these really cute little makes. So it's like a mini crochet along, like a mini Christmas cow. I have these little pocket Christmas trees and stars where they've got cute little pockets on the front, really nice for adding maybe some like treats in. If you could make an advent calendar from it, you could pop it on your tree. We have baubles, and then we have mini stockings as well. So we have so much that goes on in there. It's so much value for money. And if you 1.8, yes. If you want to give it a go and you want to see what it's all about, then you have access to that Black Friday offer. So I have just put it here if you wanted to scan that. Because yeah, I would love for you to come and have a look around. So as I say, we have exclusive things in there. This was an exclusive crochet along before it was available to everybody else. We have workshops which can help you along with your crochet journey. We have people who are in there dedicated to answering your crochet questions. So it's just that next level of community, basically. And all of my patterns that I do that you might see on bellacococrochet.com, they are all included in the membership, or the majority of them are. Very few aren't. So yes, we would love for you to come and join us and say hello in the crochet community. As I say, this is available as an early offer. It's our Black Friday offer, which we'll be talking about it more on our socials when it actually gets to Black Friday, just over that 4-day weekend. But you have access to it now, and it's purchasable as a gift voucher. So you can either buy it yourself and redeem it on the website, or you can ask somebody else to buy it for you. If somebody's looking for a present, it's £25.20. So we thought that was a really nice kind of giftable amount if you are asking for it for a Christmas present. And you can redeem, you don't have to redeem it now. You could wait until January if you wanted to redeem it, if it is for a Christmas present, for example. But I'm very excited to offer that as an offer. I'll have a look on Payday, says Kellerina 82. Yes, so the offer will be actually valid until, what date is it? I don't want to say a date and get it wrong. Oh, thank you. Somebody's just bought one. I've just seen it come up. Welcome to the community. 1st of December. So most people get paid either end of the month or right at the beginning, so hopefully that should cover your payday. This isn't going to be an offer that's going to be available. We do have other gift vouchers that are available if you are asking for a gift voucher and you want to buy it for yourself, or you want somebody to buy it for you. We have a 3-month, a 6-month, and a 12-month gift voucher available, but we wanted to make sure that we had that 2-month cancels at the end, no obligation. Oh, I've sent a link to the hubby as a Christmas gift. Hint. Yes, send it. Hint, hint, wink, wink. We definitely need that. Yes, absolutely. A nice pick me up to start the new year. I always find, obviously, I look at my statistics when on my channel and all the other places, and it's so funny because even as early as like Christmas evening, all the stats just go whoosh. It's like everyone's been like, okay, all the chaos is over. Now it's time for me. So it's really nice to see all the stats just pick up. It's like towards the end of the year and in the new year. Everybody loves a new hobby, don't they? So yes, if you have if you want, you can still join in the crochet along. I would absolutely love to see all of your progress. I would love to welcome you into the community. If you join tonight, or if you get your voucher and you join us in the community, make sure that you let us know that you joined from the Cal or from this YouTube. But as I say, this is the code if you want to get your hands on that voucher. And I will say as well, we aren't sharing the link. So you need to scan this. This is the only place you can get the link because it's actually hidden on the website. So you'll have to get it from here. And we'll share the link on Black Friday. But thank you so much. It has been so fun to just do this crochet along. I definitely want to make sure that I plan some more next year. So let me know if you want to join in any more cals and what kind of cal that you want. I do have some more patterns coming for this year. I've got a few that I'm working on. Let me see if I can show you one of them. if you are on my email list, then you will have seen this already. Let me add it so I can show you. Yeah, if you're on my email list, you've seen it already, but we have the Lunar cardigan coming out very soon. If you've made the Nova cardigan, and I've seen Kalarina82 saying that she's on a fourth one, then you will love this one. This is when I did the Nova cardigan, people were like, can I make this in DK? I've got loads of DK. I would really like to make it in that, because that one's made in Aran. This is made in DK. I've made it in acrylic DK. I've actually made it in a few different yarns to show you. And it's a shorter version, and it also has buttons as well. There's no pockets on this one. So it's a little bit of a variation on the Nova cardigan, but I love it, and I hope you love it too. That is coming out very soon. Or in the email. Yeah, so the link, if you signed up for the crochet along, then you should have been getting emails, and I sent out an email this morning with that link in. This is going to be on replay anyway, so all you would need to do is scan this barcode, but it's not going to be kind of shared on social media until Black Friday. This is your early offer, your cheeky early offer, just as a way of thank you. I also have a giveaway coming very soon, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I've just been working very hard on getting as many patterns out as I can for you. And remember, the patterns that come out on this channel and are on my blog are automatically included in the crochet community membership, so it's worth its weight in gold. Hubby said, just do it. So just got the voucher. That might have been you that I saw come through. Thank you very much. Thanks for the discount and the child trial. Oh, hello, welcome. Just found me this week. Welcome to Bella Coco Crochet. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Apologies again for the mishap at the beginning, starting that live and then accidentally ending it. I'm glad that you found me again. Oh, well done. Amazing. Just crocheted my first square. Let me know what you're going to be making. Thank you so much for joining me and for putting up with my gibberish. And I shall see you all soon. Bye, everyone.